Hello and welcome to Life with Jane. It's a foodie Friday and today we are doing something. I had some muesli, but you can use porridge oats, jumbo oats, any form of oats you've got. I know oats are quite good if you are can't have wheat and things like that. Oats are supposed to be a bit better. I don't know, I can eat anything, so that's just what I had. I had some of this over which needed eating up, and I've got a little tiny pot because there's only me, so I don't need a lot. This is a 4.5 inches size tin by just under 2 inches, so not a very big one. You can use whatever size tin you want. You can use a loaf tin, you can use anything you want, but it's really simple and really easy. You need to grate 1 apple. Now I've kept the skin on and everything because I don't need to, I like to have the fibre. Anything that can give me a bit of extra fibre I will have. So into the bowl goes 1 apple which has just been grated. You need to do it fairly quickly, otherwise it'll start going brown, but that's fine. Then I am going to put, now I'm going to measure this. Let me have a cup thing because I know that we all have cups whatever country we are in, so I'm going to start measuring it in a cup because I don't know how much it's going to take. And you can make it bigger or smaller by increasing the ingredients if you want something that's more. So that is, let me have a look. It's not quite up to the top, is it? Let me just see and put it in. Sorry, I'm off the screen a little bit while I'm just filling this up. So 1 cup of porridge oats muesli, anything that you want like that. That's what we're going to start with. Then I just need a spoon to mix it, so I'm just going to mix that in to start off with. And again, it's going to be not a precise thing because it depends on the size of apple you have. It depends how sweet you want it, but mix that up. And then you need 1 egg. So I'm just going to grab myself an egg. Now I know these eggs are really fresh, so I don't need to crack it anywhere else. I'm just putting it straight in like that. But as I say, it's quite an economical recipe. Okay, so I just need to mix that in. Now you can see now that it's very wet now, so we need to add some more of the oat mixture. So let me see if I can do, okay, so that's another cup. I'm going to put half of it in and mix it up and see what that's like, because you want it to be, you don't want it to be too dry that it won't, when you cook it, it's not going to stick together. So literally it's 3 ingredients at the moment. So I'm mixing that in like that. That looks about right. Now I'm going to get some, I've got some rather nice honey here. So this was an Oxfam honey with all sorts of nuts and things. I've eaten most of the nuts, but I'm going to have that. And I'm going to put a little bit of baking powder in as well. So for this size, I'm just putting a level teaspoon of baking powder. And then I'm going to put a teaspoon of honey. I don't want the nuts and things in it, so I'm just taking them out of the way, so I can just take a spoonful of the actual honey and just put that in. Now that, you don't have to have it, I just think it adds just a little bit of something. If you've ever made flapjacks, whoops, Just thrown that all out. Wasn't very good, was it? If you've ever made flapjacks, you know flapjacks have lots of sugar and lots of, you know, golden syrup and butter and all of those things. Absolutely delicious, but they're not exactly very good for you. Whereas this is relatively healthy. So I'm going to mix that in now. So we've got the honey, we've got the eggs, and we've got 1.5. So that's what's left. So I would say 1.5 cups of, and this is a muesli, very cheap muesli, but as I say, it's coming to its end. I didn't really like it because it was cheap. That's not a reason I didn't like it. It just didn't have much to it, as it were. So it's been in the cupboard and I needed to eat it up. So I thought, what can I make using this? So, and obviously you've got a few little currants and things in. You can add nuts, you can add all sorts of things. I wouldn't add too much in there because you want it to stick together. Now you can see I'm just sort of, as the oats get a little bit moist, they will start to stick together a little bit. So that should work quite nicely. Okay, so now I need to get my little dish, which isn't, as I say, isn't a huge one. You can rub it with a little bit of butter or something to stop it from sticking a little bit. And I'm just going to use, you could just put a little bit of oil. I'm not sure whether the oil will taste, so I'm just going to have a little tiny bit of sunflower oil, I think, just to, it is a non-stick one, but I'm literally just putting some sunflower oil literally just onto my finger, and then I'm just going to rub it round the side and just across the bottom so that it's not going to stick. It is a non-stick one, so it should be fine, and it's a spring form as well. So if you want to do a 6-inch one or an 8-inch one, I'd do 2 eggs and just you know, increase the quantity, but you want it to look like this. So can you see on here how it is? I bring it up, it's quite it's forming together reasonably well, and it's going to be nice and moist for the apples. So into our little pot we are going to fill it up. So I'm going to come this side to do it. And you want to press it down really, really well. So if you look at this, you'd think, oh, it's not going to fit in there. It will do. Now this will give me 4 big portions. It'd probably give me, if I wanted to just have it with some, you know, afternoon cup of tea or coffee and a little piece of whatever, it would probably go into 6 for me, because as I say, I don't overindulge. But as you can see, I'm pressing it down quite firmly, because you want to press it down so that it comes out in a nice sort of bar. So, and then there's 2 ways of cooking this. You can see they're red apples, so I've got these little bits of apple in there, so it will all fit in here. So I'm just literally pressing it down, because you want it to come in nice and tight. Now if you wanted to do it in, as I say, in a square tin, you could then cut it into bars, and they'd make nice little bars to have for, you know, a breakfast thing, because literally you're talking about apples and oats and a tiny little bit of honey and an egg to bind it. So it is quite an easy recipe. Let me just get these little bits in here. As you know, I won't waste anything. If I've got it in the bowl, this goes back to waste not, want not. You always use everything that you've got. So I'm just going to put that in there like that. So that's all of that that's gone in this little container. And now I can, as I say, just go in and make sure that I've squashed it down as much as I can. And like everything, it will, you can, if you wrap it in grease-free paper, you can put it in the freezer. So let's take that in like that. So we've got every little scrap in there. Okay. So you need to put this into a, you can cook it in a variety of different ways. So you can cook it in the oven, and you need to put it on at about not very hot, so about at I'm trying to think of the UK one. It's going to be about gas mark 4, which is going to be about 160. Or you can do it in the air fryer, and if you put it in the air fryer at 140 for half an hour and just leave it completely, and you need to wait until it's completely cool before you take it out, because it needs to stay in its shape. If it's warm, it can crack a bit. So I'll come back later when it's cooked so you can actually see the finished result. Hello, well, we're out of the oven, and this is one that I made earlier, so I thought I'd show you. So this is how it looks. Let me just bring that up so you can see. Okay, so that's out of its thing, and I'm going to try and open it carefully. Now, what I'm going to do first of all is I'm just going to ease it round the side. So it's been out of the oven for 20 minutes. So it's gone quite nice, and you know, I can hold it without it being overly, you know, it's not hot. It's still warm, so it's not cold. But I'm just going around here because I want to loosen it. I don't want to eat this one, which is why I've got one that I made earlier that I've still got left. Okay, so let's just open this up. There we are, and it'll fall out. So I can then take it. Let's take that out of there like that. Okay, so you can see that's the sort of consistency, and it's quite sort of solid. Now, if I do, my dog's just come through. This is one that's cool, and the one that I've been eating. So it actually cuts. I needed a sharper knife, didn't I? I've just eaten, this is just because I'm cutting the small piece off of here. Okay, so it cuts. I have to eat this piece. Let me come up to you so you can see me. Bring you up this way. There we go. Okay, so if I show you. There you go. So it's like a granola bar, but obviously it stays together quite well, and you can just eat the piece out. It's absolutely delicious, really is, and it stays together quite well. So as I say, it's moist in the middle, crispy on the top, but as I say, is a great snack to have, and something that you know you can enjoy at any time, really. So, talking with my mouthful again. Hope you enjoyed that one. Hope you'll give it a go. As always, please stay safe and well. Please be kind, and look forward to seeing you again soon. Bye bye.